I feel good. I feel good, but obviously, when he works well for the team, we all get benefit of it. So it's all about the teamwork, but there is still one more game left before the little break. So we need another push all together. We have to make sure that we get the 3 points on Saturday.
What would you want to do in that break so that you're ready when you come back? What's something you would like to accomplish?
Well, it's only 2 weeks, without competition. It's really fast. You cannot stop too much because otherwise it's going to be really hard to get back on track. So it's just mentally, to rest, but obviously physically, we will all have a program to stick with it, but just to enjoy the time with the family and make sure that. I will come back fresh to restart against Orlando.
For the first time in many years, normally you would be going to Clairefontaine.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
have you thought about just?
Yeah, but that's also why 1 year and a half now ago I made the decision to retire from the international football because I arrive at a certain moment of my career that I need more time with my family, and also because I could not cope anymore with the rhythm of the schedule, the international schedule, especially when you are involved in all the competition. You have to be able to play at high level for 50, 60 games a year, and I did it for many years, but now it's just another way to enjoy my football. But it doesn't mean that I take it in a different way. I just take it with the same professionalism, with the same willingness to be efficient and just with the same motivation to win games and help the team to achieve the target.
Just so you knew those rhythms weren't. You said, 56. I can't. I got to move on to other things. You knew as a player that it was time. It seemed like it was pretty. It was easier for you because you said, "Okay, I feel that."
Yeah, but also because I arrived at one point, I could feel that I made my time with the national team. I got many records. I played 4 World Cups, 3 different Euros, and also, I lived the up and downs, with the national team, and obviously. I also touched the glory with the World Cup, and I think it's also the national team is really precious for me, and I don't want to make it like mine. It's something, it doesn't belong to anybody, and it just generation after generation. You just need to make sure that you care about the institution, about the jersey, and I think the most important thing for me is like when I left the national team, it was in a safe hands and in a good hands, in a good position for the future. So that's the most important.
Now you'll get to do something we all love in Los Angeles. You get to wake up at 7 a.m., make a nice breakfast, and watch the games on TV.
Yes,
It's
yes,
great.
of course. Like a football fan, so obviously I will support the national team during the Euro, and I can't wait, to see the start of the tournament. Yeah, it's a a different way to live football, but the passion is still there, and I also have a few friends still in a team. I still have a great relation with the national team manager, with the coaching staff. So I just wish them the best, and obviously I hope to see them succeeding during that tournament.
With LAFC, the defense, the clean sheets, donuts for everyone the last few weeks, obviously.
Yeah, but be careful with the donuts.
Yes, yes. But just what are the things that you have seen from you or what's happening in front of you where the club has improved, where the defensive record has gotten so much better?
Oh, one thing is sure in football is like when you defend well, when you don't concede goals, he helps the team to grow in terms of confidence, and also he helps the team to win games. So that's one aspect of the game. We improved a lot, but it's not about a specific area. It's a team mentality. I think everybody is ready to work hard for the team without the ball, with the ball as well, and we have to make sure that we keep the same focus, the same discipline all the way during the season. So it's still early, but it's one aspect we improve a lot, and you can see straight away the difference in terms of results. And we make a good jump into the table, but still when you arrive at that type of level, you have to make sure that you keep the same level. You don't want to drop, you don't want inconsistency, you don't want up and downs. You want to make sure that you are strong and ready to challenge against any team.
Thank you.
When you do get a streak rolling like that, what is the process of maintaining? It's you had to work so hard to get to that point.
Yeah.
How do you think about maintaining that and working on for that?
Well, when you are in that type of period, you can see, there was a corner in second half against Minnesota, and the ball went through the legs of Pukki. Probably the same action 1 month ago, it would have been goal. So I would say that working hard, keeping the discipline, sometimes it helps you to bring a little bit of luck into your game. But I really feel that generally, with the ball and without the ball, we are more effective. We grew as a team, but still, I mean, as I said just before, you need to keep the standard, because we want to look up into the table, not we don't want to look backwards. Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned the Euros. It's a chance for you to watch Olivier Giroud. I don't think you've talked about his presence coming to LAFC.
I could not, but now yes, obviously.
So now you have a lot to say. What do you say about your good friend Olivier Giroud joining you at LAFC?
Yeah, obviously it will be a great addition into the team, into the club. I mean, he's going to bring so much in and out, on and off the field. Because first of all, as a person, he's a great man with a great mentality, a family man as well, and he's going to bring his experience, and he's the kind of man who is open to share. So that will be really good for a young team, and then as a player, he likes the competition, and I know him well. He's going to come here with the willingness to win again, with the willingness to score goals. But also, what we sometimes forget to mention is he's a team player. He makes the other one better, and he's got his own profile. As a player, you don't see many players with the same profile today because of the evolution of football. But he's so efficient and so priceless for a team. Yeah.
Exciting to have a friend like that.
Yes, and also he's a really good friend. Family also are really close. So yes, I'm happy, to share this moment of my career with him. But I know also that we are the type of person that we are only satisfied when we do well. We don't come here just to enjoy the condition or the weather or the California. We are here because we love football. We have still passion for football, for our job, and we just want to make it well.
A couple more questions from me. You did surpass Tyler Miller for the club's record in terms of consecutive minutes without a concession. Do you look at these records as personal records, or do you consider them a team accomplishment? How do you see these things?
Yeah, it's funny when we talk about clean sheet, no? But that's maybe more British. But for me, it's all about teamwork. Obviously, the keeper get the credit, but for me, without my teammates, I cannot do it. So But it shows that we are in a good moment, in a good period, and again, you know, I've never played for record, but you know, when you can get it, just do it, you know, because it makes you better, it makes you more confident, and also, like I said, it's for the team, it's something really important.
Do you know off the top of your head what's the longest streak you've had without giving the ball?
I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. But four games in a row, it's good. But let's do everything, you know, to enjoy a little bit more if we can. But you know, for me the most important is to get the win. That doesn't matter the rest. But if we can do both, it's even better.
Last one for me, a little bit different question. The world still exists outside these walls and the football field. Does that come into the locker room? Do you guys discuss world events here? And then how do over the course of your career, what's happening outside the field or just in the regular world, does that factor into how you guys operate day to day?
Yes, because I believe that football players is also open to the world, you know, about what's going on. It's true that right now it's a little bit weird because there is some part of the world there is war, you know, there is massacre, and it's things that you don't want to see. And when you think we are still in 2024, things like that, you know, it's just crazy when you see them happening. Obviously, we are open about the different sport, and we are men like everybody. But at the same time, you know, the relationship is strong in a changing room. There is different culture, different religion, and but we live really well together with a lot of respect. And I believe that what's going on into a changing room is sometimes the reflect of the society. And when I see, you know, our changing room is just an amazing person with a lot of respect, and that's the type of relation that you want to see in a society. Yeah? So yeah, but it's like I said, we are open, and obviously we watch like everybody the news, and we are aware. Yeah.
Final opportunity for questions. Michael McKnight, go ahead.
Thank you, Alonso. Thank you, Hugo. Hugo, we in the States are obsessed with comparing MLS to other leagues around the world, and I wonder how you would compare and how you would describe the football here. Other adjectives you would use to describe it compared to Europe, and particularly with defending. What you're doing now with Jesus Murillo and Aaron Long is very different than what you did with Eric Dyer and Vertonghen with Spurs.
Oh, I don't believe, you know, at the end of the day, we try to play with the same principles, with the same basics. Obviously, it depends of the demand of the manager, the way he wants the team to play. But the most important is to have a great connection as a team. But the difficulty in the MLS it's to manage the offensive transition, because it's a little bit more open than you can see in Europe. But to be honest with you, it's even better than what I expected. You know, there is a level of competition. There is a demand of competition week in, week out, and at the end of the day, you know, winning a football game, it's hard. Doesn't matter in which league you play. The only difference probably is the rules. You know, in Europe they have more freedom, you know, to attract players. There is no salary cap, even if they are not fully free to do what they want. But there is also some restriction, but much more or less than in MLS. But at the same time, you can see the evolution of the MLS is going really well. It's really positive, but I believe that it's really competitive, and for sure in the future it will be even better.